In February 1995, one man placed a bet so enormous that when it failed, it destroyed a bank that had survived for 233 years. He was 28 years old, and the most frightening part of the story is how easily it happened. Welcome back to Bull and Bust, where we tell the true stories of the greatest collapses in financial history. Today, how a single trader, hiding his losses in a secret account, brought down the oldest merchant bank in Britain, a bank so respected it had once helped finance the wars of empires and counted the Queen of England among its clients. This is the story of Nick Leeson, Barings Bank, and the account numbered 88888. To understand how big this fall was, you first have to understand how high Barings stood. Barings Bank was founded in 1762. For more than 2 centuries, it had been a pillar of the British establishment, financing governments, funding the Louisiana Purchase, surviving wars, depressions, and revolutions. By the 1990s, it was a symbol of old money, tradition, and absolute trust, the kind of institution people assumed would simply last forever. And then it hired Nick Leeson. Leeson was not old money. He was the son of a plasterer from a working-class town outside London. He left school without spectacular grades, took a job as a bank clerk, and worked his way up through the back offices of the financial world, the unglamorous side, the side that settles trades and processes paperwork. He was bright, ambitious, and hungry to prove that a working-class kid could play in a world built for the privileged. In 1992, Barings sent him to Singapore to help run their operations on the CIMEX exchange. And here is where the first fatal mistake was made, not by Leeson, but by Barings itself. In any properly run bank, there is a wall between 2 jobs. On one side, the traders who place the bets. On the other, the back office which settles those trades and checks that everything is honest and accounted for. The back office is the referee. The trader is the player. You never, ever let the same person be both. It's the most basic rule in finance. Barings let Nick Leeson be both. In Singapore, he ran the trading floor and the settlement office. He was the player and the referee. He placed the bets, and then he was the one who checked his own work. Nobody in London seemed to notice or to care, because at first, Nick Leeson looked like a genius. In his early days, Leeson made money. Good money. He traded futures on the Nikkei, Japan stock index, and the profits flowed back to London. Management loved him. He was the golden boy, the star of the Singapore office, a young man who seemed to have a magic touch. His bosses didn't ask too many questions because the answers were making them rich. And that is the second lesson of this story. When someone is making you money, you stop looking closely at how. But the magic wasn't real. Almost from the start, Leeson had a problem. One of the traders under him made a mistake that cost the bank £20,000. Rather than report it, rather than take the small, embarrassing hit, Leeson hid it. He opened a special account, the kind used to temporarily park errors, and he buried the loss inside it. The account was numbered 88888. In Chinese culture, 8 is the luckiest number. 5 8s should have been the luckiest account in the building. It became the most catastrophic account in banking history. Because once Leeson started hiding losses, he couldn't stop. A trader who hides a loss has to make it back in secret, or the hidden loss is discovered. So Leeson made bigger trades, trying to win back what 88888 had swallowed. Sometimes he won, often he lost, and every loss went into the secret account, growing quietly, like a crack spreading through a foundation no one was looking at. To keep the game going, Leeson needed 2 things: money and silence. He got the money by lying to London. He told head office he needed funds to cover trades on behalf of clients who, in many cases, did not exist. And London sent the money. They sent hundreds of millions of pounds across the world to Singapore, no questions asked, because Nick Leeson was their star and stars don't get questioned. He got the silence by controlling the paperwork himself. Remember, he was also the back office. When auditors asked about account 88888, he forged documents. He faked bank statements. On one occasion, when questions got too close, he cut and pasted a signature, ran it through a fax machine to make it look authentic, and sent it back. The referee was covering for the player because they were the same man. By the end of 1994, the hidden losses in account 88888 had grown to over £200 million. Leeson was now making gigantic bets, desperate to dig his way out. He bet, more and more heavily, that the Japanese stock market would stay stable. He needed it to stay calm. He needed the Nikkei to simply do nothing, so his enormous positions could recover. And then, on the morning of January 17th, 1995, the Earth literally moved. A massive earthquake struck the Japanese city of Kobe, killing thousands and shaking the nation to its core. The Japanese stock market did not stay calm. It plunged, and every bet Nick Leeson had made, the secret, desperate, double-down bets hidden in account 88,888, began to detonate, one after another. A sane man might have stopped. Leeson did the opposite. In the days after the earthquake, as the market fell, he bet even bigger, trying to single-handedly push the Nikkei back up with the sheer size of his trades. He was now buying enormous quantities of futures, betting the bank's entire existence that the market would recover. It was no longer trading. It was a man at a casino, shoving his whole life across the table, praying for a miracle. The miracle did not come. The market kept falling, and the losses in account 88888 went from massive to unthinkable to fatal. By late February 1995, the hidden hole had grown to over £827 million, more than $1.3 billion. It was more money than Barings Bank actually had. The entire capital of the 233-year-old institution had been swallowed by one account, controlled by one man, that almost no one above him even knew existed. On the evening of February 23, 1995, Nick Leeson knew it was over. He left the office, and on his desk he left a note. 2 words, "I'm sorry." Then he and his wife fled, boarding a plane and trying to disappear. The next morning, back in London, the truth finally surfaced. Barings management discovered the scale of the losses and realized, with horror, that their golden boy had been hiding a financial black hole on the other side of the world. They scrambled. They begged the Bank of England for a rescue. But there was nothing to rescue. The losses were larger than the bank itself. On February 26, 1995, Barings Bank, founded in 1762, financier of empires, banker to royalty, survivor of 2 centuries of war and crisis, was declared insolvent. It collapsed. A few days later, this legendary institution was sold to the Dutch bank ING for the symbolic price of £1. 233 years of history, ended by one trader, one secret account, and a system that trusted him far too much. Nick Leeson didn't get far. He was arrested in Frankfurt, Germany, and, after months of legal battles, extradited to Singapore to face justice. He was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison. He served his time in Changi Prison, where he was also diagnosed with cancer and nearly died. He survived, was released early, and went on to do something that tells you everything about the strange world that created him. He wrote a best-selling book about his crimes. It was turned into a Hollywood film, and the man who destroyed the oldest bank in Britain became a paid public speaker, lecturing companies of all things on the dangers of poor risk management. So what do we actually learn from the fall of Barings? The easy lesson is one bad man broke a bank. But that's not really the lesson, and it's not really true. Nick Leeson could not have done what he did if the system around him had been sound. The real story is about the wall that wasn't there, the missing line between the player and the referee. It's about managers who stopped asking questions because the answers were profitable. It's about a great and ancient institution that assumed its own history made it safe and forgot that trust without verification is just a disaster waiting for a date. Every bet Leeson hid, every forged document, every desperate trade, all of it was possible because nobody was watching the one person who needed watching most. 233 years of reputation could not survive one unwatched man with a secret account. That's the thing about a bull market and about pride and about empires of money. They can rise for centuries, but they can fall in a single afternoon, and they almost always fall from the inside. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, hit subscribe. Every week we break down another collapse, another fraud, another fortune that turned to dust. And tell us in the comments, do you think Nick Leeson was a criminal, a scapegoat, or both? Thanks for watching Bull and Bust.